Hi there, friends. Adam Holt here, Asset Map founder and CEO and recovering financial advisor. And I wanted to share some really awesome innovations that we're rolling out this month. One of the things that we've heard for years is how do we have a better financial planning conversation as AI just entrants come into this marketplace and disrupt everything as we know it. One of the things that's going to be really critical is that you and I are relevant in those conversations. And the most valuable, highest producing revenue activity that you and I could do is spend time helping clients, giving them advice, helping them make decisions, and of course, helping them understand what's going on. As you already know, we've been using Asset Map in many different ways, but one of the most effective ways is in the meeting. And I want to show you some really cool features that you probably are not using and make a lot of sense if you're not doing this. The first is what we call presentation mode. You're probably familiar with this. Sharing our screens with clients is really complicated. They're seeing lots of icons, lots of things going on the top and the bottom, maybe windows and tabs that are open nobody else should be seeing during our shared screen. Look at this. At the top, you'll now notice that there's a presentation mode. And when I click on it, everything goes away. All the clutter goes away, and including the inadvertent clicking on another client's name during a presentation. So I encourage you to immediately go into this mode, and you'll see that it's just a maximized screen without all the clutter. Remember, focus matters here when you're showing technical things. You need people to look at only what you want to see, which is why the marker tool is so effective here of saying, I need to make some changes here. I need to get rid of this stuff. Really effective stuff. And for those of us that tend to think in this mode, watch what happens when I click on our icon. I can now actually obscure the screen. If I say, everybody, just listen to what I'm saying, focus on what I'm talking about. You can even do marker mode in here if you want to explain different things like bucket strategies or how the Fed works. Someone tells me, I'd love to know myself. And basically all kinds of things that we need to do as advisors to educate our clients. Really cool functionality that helps us have a better conversation. Really cool if you want to use this for just about they're coming into the meeting. All of a sudden they show up. Now all of a sudden we can talk about what matters. This works across the entire platform in every single function we have across the left side here. So really try this out and play with this. The second thing is how many times have we spent time with our clients, in this case, Nick and Samantha, and they tell us, you know, I really would like to actually update this when I'm not with you. I'd like to submit changes to you. Can I access this? The answer is yes. If you haven't enabled our client portal yet, let me show you a really cool feature now where the client can suggest changes that you can now approve, not unlike a Word document that you have suggested changes that have to be accepted before they take place and affect all the underlying information. Check this out. If Nick came into the meeting, I'm going to click on Nick's face here, and you're going to notice off to the right here, client portal. I clicked on it and it says, do you want to invite him? Yes, I want to invite him. I want to use a specific email. Let's say that's nick@gmail.com. And I want to give him the ability to now go into suggest mode. So he is now going to have the capacity to log in and instantly make some changes of what he knows. Hey, you're missing my niece. I just opened up a new bank account with this bank. Oh, I just lost my job. I changed a new job. I just got rid of these insurance policies. Wouldn't we want to know that? He can now submit that to us. Check this out. I'm going to create an invite in the meeting. I'm going to show him the QR code so he can just pick up his phone in the meeting or on a screen share, and he could take a picture and set up his account for Asset Map right now. And that's really important because we all know what happens when they leave our meeting. They don't actually do this. Once he does this, he has now gotten an email, and he can now go in and he can set up his own password and account. It will do MFA, and he will have the capacity to go and share. Let's check it out for a sec to see what he can do. Here, I'm going to preview this for him so he can see what he's going to experience. Instantly, Nick is going to see what he's very familiar with. He's going to see his own asset map. He's going to notice on his own, you know what? My active 401k is actually a different value. It's actually now $250,000. He's going to hit enter, and instantly, I'm going to see that on my side, and I'm going to get an email tell me all the changes he made, which I can choose to approve or reject, which will now flow into all of his underlying planning. Really, really cool. Think about how many people want to come in and inform you of things that are different, of things they need to go and look up on their own. Perhaps something is wrong, something's amiss. They can now participate in this, and they can suggest changes. So check this out, both presentation mode and suggestion mode. Really cool innovations in managing the financial planning conversation. Go check it out. Give us some feedback.